Morning, former IPS and also former LG of Puducherry. Kiran Bedi ji, namaste. That was the critical question because the car was seen entering from Badarpur. These operatives and operators were working at the white-collar terrorists who were working at Al Falah University in Faridabad. And we were checking if that car has been seen in that Faridabad region. What do you make of what we are seeing? Educated professionals who systematically move from Srinagar, from Government Medical College, base themselves at Al Falah University in Faridabad, and we've seen nearly 3 tons of explosive making material being recovered from that area itself, Dhauj and Fatehpur Taga, and then what happened at Red Fort. Yes, Dr. Kiran Bedi. Namaste.
But as far as I'm concerned, I have more questions than have answers. So I think we need to raise the questions about the vehicle, the ownership, the blast from the dicky, what kind of ammunition it was. See, the answers lie more at the moment in inquiries and investigations like ownership of the car, mobility of the car, positioning of the car, and also what was in the dicky. And that means forensic answers. So I think these are the answers which need to be waited because that will narrow down, and also the occupants of the car. Who were they? Who were they? Where were they coming from? So I think at the moment we may have to, we all have questions rather than the answers, and the leads are already with the investigating agency, and it's good to see that everybody's converged to apply their mind together. You see, now it's not one agency, it's not a relay. All agencies have been brought together by the Government of India and the Ministry of Home Affairs to apply their minds now rather than lose time. So I think we will have the answers faster. Forensic scientists, the National Investigation Agency, the Delhi Police and the Haryana Police and all other agencies, intelligence. So I think that's a very good thing that they've all come together to apply their minds, and I think that will give you quicker answers. Because all leads from all directions are being worked on.
Dr. Kiran Bedi, as far as the investigation, the leads point to the fact that this car was parked for 3 hours between 3:19 p.m. and 6:48 p.m. at the Red Fort car parking before the car was moved at 6:48 p.m. and at 6:52 p.m. it explodes at the Suneri Masjid signal. But it's 4 doctors now who are involved, including a lady doctor, educated professionals who have systematically moved and relocated from Srinagar and Pulwama into Faridabad. And there is a connection because they were amassing huge amounts of ammonium nitrate. We have confirmation that ammonium nitrate plus oil plus an accelerant and a timer were part of this entire IED which was placed in the rear of this car. These are details we have. But I'm asking you the question of these white-collared terrorists where the family says they had no clue. They showed no signs of radical behavior. They showed no signs of trying to do something as diabolical as it's manifest.
Well, this is not for the first time. People who've been involved in terror attacks, families do feign or explain ignorance. They either feign it or they genuinely are ignorant. That only investigation will tell whether the families will call. If they don't feign ignorance, they too get involved as a part of conspiracy because hiding crime is also a crime. So therefore, I'm not surprised. But as I said, these are also questions. Why are they linked? Is Faridabad or this group involved or linked with the Red Fort blast? We do not know. But I think investigation within a day or two will reveal. So as I said, all of us have questions to ask and wondering what's happening. And why is this kind of a community, why is this kind of intelligentsia, educated class, men and women involved in these kinds of attacks?
Uneducated people, jobless people being recruited, it's an act of desperation. It's been said in the past. But to radicalize educated individuals, aren't you concerned that somebody is radicalizing them so deeply and so, under the radar? Nobody's got a sense of this, how they're doing it.
Yeah, I've seen radicalization happening in the educated classes. I've seen victims of radicalization who've gone and then became approvers later. So radicalization is possible even in the educated classes. So I think, and then it's a very gradual radicalization over a period, and it's a very steady education, brainwashing. So it happens. You cannot exclude educated classes.
Dr. Kiran Bedi, thank you for speaking with us. Thank you for your inputs too. And